On this episode of Sailing BareFeet, we explore Kefalonia and Ithaca, sample the local wine and go up the mast.
Hello everyone, welcome from Vathi, or Big Vathi as they call it, because there's a little place called Little Vathi. We got here about 4 days ago, I think, is that right?
3 days ago?
3 days ago. And we had no food, no alcohol, we were running out of water, we had no petrol for the dinghy, we were pretty much, the boat was bare, and no data. So a lot of people think that sailing is really exotic and a lot of fun, but it's hard work. So somebody said that cruising is just doing boat chores in exotic locations, and I think it's quite an accurate statement.
First stop, the AB.
I'm not the fruit and vegetable guy, although I used to be the fruit and vegetable guy. Good start for that. Good.
This is our favourite dessert we've had here so far. Okay, so that is the butcher done, and once again we have a lovely Greek person who tells us about all the cousins and family they have in Australia. Everyone here loves Australians. And the final stop on this grocery tour is fruit. Planning to stock up for the next week, and there is lots of good stuff here.
I've got really sweaty feet at the moment, so I don't trust them. So the cheapest way to drink wine we found is to get wine from the barrel. It turns out the wine's not from the barrel at all, it's from a big thing of goon here. So this is $4.90 for 5 litres. Haven't tried it yet, but I'm sure it's as good as the stuff we've been drinking at restaurants. Alyssa, where are you taking us?
Going to Keone.
Yeah.
It's been a very nice sail.
Are we sailing, are we?
No.
Sounds pretty noisy.
We've been motoring for the last 45 minutes. And we are heading into the harbour of Ithaca.
So Alyssa and I have just tried this wine from the barrel, aka plastic bottle. It's disgusting. We've wasted €5. Unless we get really desperate and we've got nothing left on the boat and we'll drink it, but that was disgusting.
So it's quite funny, but Chris is the able-bodied helper on dock here. So every time a new boat comes in, they just look at Chris and get excited because he's going to help them do their ropes.
Hello, Captain.
Hi.
How fast are we going?
7.4 knots.
So we have our first reef in. Hello, welcome from Fuscato. We've been here for 3 nights now. It's rained for the last couple of days, the first real rain we're seeing here in Greece. 2 hatches on the boat leak, something to add to the list of things to fix.
Do you want to say anything about where we are right now?
Oh, okay, we are in a 6th century church. So, looking a bit worn and torn, but it's over 1,000 years old. You know, bet you my apartment doesn't look this good in 1,000 years. Oh, yeah. I put my hand in bird poo. Ooh, big clouds. Look at that dog. Little Jack Russell. Alyssa. Yay.
Shit is going down.
Come on. Say good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Here we are in a small port called Porus. It's halfway between Kefalonia and the Peloponnesus, where we stopped after a long sail yesterday.
No, it was a long sail, but we hit 47.5 knots yesterday and almost flipped the boat, I think.
So we had about 2 knots of wind where we were just sitting there, and then Chris heard this lovely wave noise which he was
mesmerised. I was mesmerised.
Saying what a nice noise it was.
Sounds like a flowing stream.
Yeah, it turns out that noise is the noise
Danger.
it makes when the wind comes down off the mountains and then it hits you at 47 knots. So it was a bit scary, but we survived.
A lot of people think we stay in really glamorous ports, but I thought we'd show you this port because it's far from glamorous. I mean, behind us you can see a yacht, which is pretty normal, but if you come this way, it's just a car park.
So just thought we'd showed you some of the fun jobs that we get up to on the boat. So right now Chris is going up the mast. He's actually up the mast. I've just stopped to get the camera. We'll show you what he's up to. Our Greek flag flew off in no doubt some strong winds. So Chris is up there sorting out a new one and repairing the line. Chris, do you want to tell everyone what you've been doing?
Well, we lost our Greek flag, so we bought a new flag. Then it turned up I was trying to put it up on the wrong side of the mast, so I had to string a new line up to the right side of the mast, otherwise I would have been declaring myself as a Greek owner of this vessel as opposed to a visitor. Job done.
Do you want to tell everyone how you get up there?
Well, I sit in this chair. It's very sexy. And yeah, Alyssa just winches me up. It's pretty straightforward. Hard thing about it is you've only got one hand to do the work with, so. Good morning everyone. The harbour we're in is just absolute chaotic this morning. There are boats coming and going. It's only, I don't know, like 10 o'clock. Look at that big boat. You know the saying, there's always a bigger fish, there's always a bigger boat. I thought this boat was big when it parked next to us yesterday, and now we've got this one here. Evening. This morning I took did a video about how crazy this anchorage was. If you have a look behind me, that's just a solid row of, I don't know, 20 odd boats. And it's half term apparently, so there's lots of school children and small babies, which make that anchorage even less pleasant. So I'm pretty much getting out of here tomorrow.
So there's Viscato at sunset. Pretty gorgeous little town. Packed to the gills. Got some people anchoring outside of the town. Loads of boats in here. Good night. So just thought we'd give you a quick view of what we tend to do on a night time. Right now we are watching Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
We had 2 bags of grass.
Classic movie of all time, and also having some delicious €3 wine. It's very tasty after a home cooked meal. Cheers.
Also a quarter tequila, quarter rum, case of beer, pint of raw ether, 2 dozen meals.